Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Wade. I just want to make a comment about, you know, on social media, we're all in our bubbles, right? There's like an expat bubble, there's immigrant bubble, there's like white people bubble, black people bubble. There's all these bubbles that we're in, and we're like it's like we're trapped in them. Like the algorithms, if you're an open person, if you're an open-minded person, these algorithms are oppressive because they trap you in a bubble and you don't know what's going on outside of it. But every once in a while, like I find myself in other bubbles. I somehow I frustrate I defeat their purpose of keeping me in my bubble, and I found my way into other bubbles. And one of the bubbles I found myself was in Thailand expat YouTube for African American guys. Now, there's a whole thing going on with this thing called Passport Bros. And the whole thing about Passport Bros, it's like these guys from America who, well, they want to get away from America because they think the women in America are not traditional enough. Like they're not, they can't have a good relationship with a woman from America. So they go outside. They go to I think they first started going to like South America and shit, in like Colombia, Brazil, and then they found their way to Thailand eventually. So like a lot of these dudes, these passport bros, not all of them, but like some of them are like African American. So I found my way in a very specific subculture. It's the African American, mostly ex-military retirees in Thailand, right? So these dudes served in the military for enough time they can get a pension that will support their lifestyle in Thailand. And I stumbled upon this very recently, and it was like, wow, this is like a whole other world, man. And I have to say, a lot of the white guys, and if you can't tell from my voice, I'm a white guy. But a lot of these white YouTubers, man, they make these videos like, oh, I'll show you what a village looks like in Isan, or like this is what a breakfast looks like in Pattaya. It's like it's the most boring shit. I've been in Thailand for like like 11 years on and off. Like I've been coming to Thailand for like 11 years, every fucking year. So when I see those videos about like 7-Eleven or like village in his son. Like this is like boring shit. But these fucking guys from America, these Black American YouTubers, they really hone in on like the meat and potatoes, man. They get to the like what's really happening. That's what I have to hand it to them. But the absolute king of this subculture is this guy called Starbull. And if you're on YouTube, all you got to do is like you type in Starbull Thailand, and you'll get his channel and just like watch all his videos. Like he's super entertaining. He breaks shit down, and basically his whole channel is like he's like roasting and calling out all these dudes who are kind of like defrauding their viewers because like these guys will like go have a bar girl. They'll have a bar girl girlfriend, and they'll represent that as if they're like players who like they got this girl from like this regular girl who's like way superior to American women. Meanwhile, she's just like a prostitute. And the other issue that he calls out are like people who are like committing fraud on the disability thing. Because if you were in the military, if you can prove you have some disability, you get even more money when you retire. So a lot of these guys, like, they come up with like fraudulent disabilities just to get the extra money. Which in a way, if you're like a fiend like me, like you can't blame them. But this guy is calling them out properly and making them answer for their misdeeds. But what the fuck, man. Anyway, Starbull is awesome. To me, he's the king of this scene. He's one of the most entertaining dudes you're gonna ever listen to. He even criticized Samuel. What's the guy's name, man? Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels, a guy. I don't know why. I'm a white guy, but I always find myself in the black part of social media. I found this guy Kevin Samuels on Twitter, and he's like so fucking interesting and like funny and making good points. But he even has like an interesting perspective. Starbull has an interesting perspective critiquing Kevin Samuels, which is kind of cool. I never saw it that way, but he makes some good points there. Anyway, check out Starbull. Shout out to Starbull, and shout out to other guys too. Even the guys who Starbull criticizes, like they've got more interesting shit than a lot of these honky motherfuckers. These white bread, crusty ass white Negroes from America. Anyway, Starbull, I think you're never going to see this, but if you do, love you, mate, and keep doing what you're doing. And even the people that you criticize, if you see this, Q What It Do. Oh, by the way, before I go, I got to mention a video by Q What It Do. Q What It Do made a video about what it's like to be in the the immigration detention center, and he highlighted something which people would be shocked to find out. So the immigration detention center is for people who violate the immigration policies of Thailand, and he said that there's people in jail who have been there so long that they have had babies in jail, and their infant babies are born in the immigration detention center, and they grow up, and some of them are like in their teens now. There's like teenagers born in the immigration detention center. Like, this is an insane human rights violation, I think. So that's on Q What It Do. By the way, Q What It Do and Starbull are mortal enemies, and I really don't have any side in the case, but I have to say that I love Starbull's videos. He's a straight up G from the States. I love his shit, and that's all I gotta say. So peace out, and love y'all, and that's all I gotta say for this video. Take care, everybody. Yeah.